How's it going, everybody? This video is about shelf corporations and how not to get ripped off. Basically, I haven't wrote this video in a long time, but since a certain scammer named Tina CONELY, Wholesale Shelf Corporations, will not stop fucking with me for the last 10 fucking years, I'm doing a video just for her. Since she loves to email me and take her anonymous corporations and put my fucking logos on her stuff and scam people, I'm making this video specifically for her. She's sending out shit like this about trade lines with my logo and my company embedded in on it so she can rip people off and blame it on me. This website is Credit Trade Line with my logo on her front entry email she's spamming people with. And then if you click onto the credittradelines.com, her website, it goes to, well, this is her main site. She doesn't want anybody to know about that she owns wholesalecorporations.com. She's had this for maybe a couple years while she does all these anonymous hiding other sites. I'm going to tell you how her corporations are so stolen and completely made to screw the client in about a minute after I go over this Credit Trade Lines website, which is right here. This thing, which she has, well, here we go. All her websites I want you to notice, and so you can notice this because she is 90% of all the scammers out there, because she has a flock of flying monkey criminal puppets that work for her, scamming people, and they do this nonstop all day long. They build these generic websites just like this. CPNs, SSN, EIN, credit files, credit trade lines, business credit lines, do-it-yourself. This one's do-it-yourself. Aged credit corps, all that's do-it-yourself. Most of her websites are all retail, and it's for buying trade lines, corporations, credit repair, CPNs. It's all this stuff. Credit trade line ebook. Pay this for your ebook and all stuff. If anybody wants all these ebooks, do-yourself crap from people that don't know how to actually do it, and they sell these things from $50 to $100 or whatever, I can send them to you for free because this shit's all over the internet for free. You don't have to pay for it, but it's basically mostly outdated information, and it doesn't even actually work anymore. And even when it came out, it wasn't even accurate, but whatever. People sell it and make money off people that don't know any better. So how is a main scammer like this still in business doing all this stuff? Well, she is a chameleon of many colors and has many people working for her. So these brokers will do all her stuff and be her front runners and voices, and then when they have a big deal, it's really big, she'll take that and scam them, and then they'll go off on their own and do the same thing. Her main website is, well, I'm going to show you these tricks here that she's doing and hope you live. This is her main website, Wholesale Shelf Corporations. She's had this for a while because she used to make complaints to me, and I pointed out to her on Ripoff Report, and of course she had to pay a ripoff report like so many thousands for them to clean up her name because I kept pointing her out because she kept making fake attacks on me, so I bring her corporation in on it. Anyways, this corporation company is selling stolen corporations that people own, and when she does it and you pay her the credit card, she will have bought that with somebody else's credit card, another client's. So when you get it, it's a previous owner, and once that previous owner finds out, if you ever get any funding, or even if they just want to find out, or if a certain agency wants to go back and bust people for doing that, which has happened in the past before, years back, they go right to you and your credit card, which she'll usually use it to buy other people's stuff with or mix and match it. They go straight to them and you, and whenever she does it and you buy that corporation, it will still have the previous owner's name on it with your name on it, which really incriminates you even double time, because it specifically shows she knows exactly what she's doing, how she's doing it. She's been doing this for years. That's why she's always hiding and doing this under multiple different companies. She just has one generic. All this is generic. She has a little bit of identification on the logo, which most of it's never identified much, never characteristic too much, never too much personality or depth, always a couple colors. It's pretty cookie cutter, very detailed, and everything she does on all her website, it says always wanting brokers, frequently asked questions, and very detailed to make it look like she's really helping people out. Detailed with tons of free shit. If I could show this to get people to think they're getting a lot of value. See all this free shit? Okay, looks. Always retail, this. It's all about that. And then you've got the fake paid reviews, always, every time. And I'm going to show you how to identify that and why they're fake and how you know it's fake. Real customer results. Anyways, hey man, you're getting scammed. And only time she does deliver a corporation is when she is there for the setup. Either the trade lines don't show up, or if the trade lines, which the trade lines don't show up, then you go out and get your own trade lines. Then a year from now, she'll circle back around, take your corporation, and sell it out from under you back to another person. She's done this for decades. Well, at least 15 years. The other corporations, so what she will do to get reviews is she'll write like some kind of on complaints board, she'll make a false pancake softball baby approach little complaint that she does to get the attention, because she runs the internet. This chick is the Bernie Madoff of the internet. She scammed millions of dollars. So she'll make a fake complaint, which she is the king of complaints and destroying people. Once you catch on, trust me, your name is slandered all over the internet, like my company, and she will have her little monkeys fly all over you and harass you and threaten you, pull your background and try and blackmail you. So she makes a little fake complaint. Oh, they won't honor my free service period, or some baby patty cake lie of a fake ass complaint, and then she'll stuff all these fake fucking reviews under here. Well, how do you know they're fake? How can you tell? Why are you so mean to this person? Well, this fucking bitch is ripping off millions of people, and I can't stand it. You know it's fake when you have these stupid ass fucking names and everything's generic. Oh, but they did this. I'm Mr. Burton Fuller. Who the fuck is named Burton Fuller? Nobody. I'm a tax accountant. I'm Sylvia from Las Vegas of made up imaginary bullshit from this big fat fucking criminal thief. Oh, thanks for this. They did this and this. You notice not one has an upvote. They're all fucking fake. This bitch web's the biggest spider web across the internet on all these different corporations. She does this non-stop and makes all this fake shit, and then all these clients go to her thinking that they're getting the best deal in the world because her stuff looks so detailed and new and cheap. And all her reviews, she has so many reviews. Yeah, look at those. All these reviews. Notice not one fucking upvote. Does that look odd? Just like the Matrix, the same cat, but it's a scammer bitch. And you want to know why they're fake, how they're fake? I'm going to even prove that to you. Well, you can't be just saying that. It doesn't make sense. Well, this is how you know they're fucking fake. Look at this. Wholesale shelf corporations. They stopped our trial period. See, that's the first one. That's like your guinea pig, little puppet out there, little bait. This is your little bait for the spider to come up and grab you. Oh, we see a complaint. Oh, and then you go to the complaint and it has 500 fake good ones. Great job. So now, see this guy? He has her other corporation, which is odd. How many people make a complaint and then they just go writing on other complaints on other companies like they got nothing better to do? Nobody does that. They do one complaint, that's it, and go on. They have Fast and Secure. That's our other fucking company, fastandsecured.com. Strange. How's that? This guy has 3 complaints and a picture. Wow. Fucking fake as shit. Go to the next one. What's this complaint? Fast and Secured. They want to scam me. So that's a little patty cake. They did not reply. Blah blah blah. Some basically fake scam. Not like if she doesn't like you, she'll write a really good one. and nail you to the wall like she's done us for like, I don't know, fucking the whole time. And then all the good, positive, other bullshit ones that are fake lies. This bitch does this shit non-stop. Talking to evil, fucking, crooked, conniving, calculating bitch. Ripped off probably half the country. Most of the clients that get ripped off, you're ripped off by the same criminal group for the last 10 years out of all her different companies. You can go to my webpage, and under the About, where there's like, about 5 to 7 to 8 tabs, where I've tracked her for 8 years. I have like maybe some of her corporations. This bitch does like probably, I don't know, at least 1 to 2, 3 to 5 a day, different companies. I'm just showing you what's out there right now because she pissed me off she always sends me fucking phone calls with fake clients, or she will do it with the email or something to identify it. Like the other day, I just got this guy calling me saying, "Oh, well, are you with Cash Capital?" And he texts me all this shit. I said, "No, you got somebody else." "Well, I sent them my credit information and they try to take my credit card and my money, so they try to say it's me because she's setting me up." And anyways, it's this bitch. I told them, I'm turning them into my brother in the FBI, blah, blah, blah. So they changed it. So she changed her little ad and quit doing it for a couple days. And then I posted it on my website and she noticed it and went back to it. But I'm just telling you, this is how in-depth, sophisticatedly evil, calculating, spineless fucking manipulator, black widow, predator, serial type fucking scammer bitch is. And she teaches all her fucking scammer network, and they do this shit to all these people. And they not only do they do that when you do get the corporation, they will milk you dry or until you find out, and then they'll go bipolar and predatory on you and threaten you and do all these other things. Along with, when you do get the corporation, it has all these other facets to it that the phones, everything is crisscrossed with all the other clients, so she can stay out of it and just get you guys all intertwined into so much crap that when the shit hits the fan, you're all going down, because she knows what she's doing. She's very sneaky, and her husband got out of prison for RICO, which is like a group criminal organization for literally organized crime, like years ago. And the bitch does the same tactics, same shit today as she did and her husband does. And she was in Atlanta and Winter Park, Florida, but all of her corporations, all of her interactions, like the text is for some guy named John, and the emails Kevin, all these are dudes, girls, all this stuff, they're all her behind it, or her flunkies, calculating and planning all these stupid shit. No upvotes, totally con. This whole website, see this guy, Briggs and Page. Who the fuck is Briggs and Page? Nobody. Fast, wholesale, top trade lines. This is just one of these things. Another one, whatever this fucking name. Who the fuck is named Hayes Beck? Nobody. This bitch is such a con. Harold Winkley, same thing, on a different one. Trade line drip off, probably written by her to get the attention. It's a sacrifice one to make it look like the competitors are bad or something. She's got an angle on everything. I'm going over this one. Inquiry Busters, that looks like one that she had that actually people must have caught on, and she probably must have burned it. But when she did it, obviously, because the website's gone now, but I'm sure it was up, and she ripped off a shitload of people and went to those. And you got all the fake fucking reviews. Slimy bitch. There's proof. 118 reviews. I don't know. You could spend your whole life catching this criminal fucking evil bitch. David Carter. This guy has 2. Nobody does 2 complaints on the same. She's a fucking fraud, I'm telling you. Top Shelf Corporations. That's her corporation. Um, so there's a real one, Better Business Bureau. She paid him off, but this guy is a real one. Obviously, so I'm having problems getting my money back. She took my 2,500. Do not spend your money. Blah blah blah. Most of them she gets removed, but if not, she'll extort and blackmail and do whatever it takes to get the clients. Again, here's another actual real one. She buries shit like this on the internet and just covers it up. But these are fucking real deals. I mean, that is a real complaint. But so another thing is when she gets the person's credit card, within a month to 6 months later, you will get charges from here to New York to Florida to California on computers, software, shoes, all kinds of shit because she steals identities. This bitch is a class act, professional, industrial, Bernie Madoff grade scammer. There's one on Ripoff Report. Must have been an old one because that one didn't come off. About this guy took her into the FTC and he's complaining about, see what I just told you, investigation granted to all these corporations. See, these are what she does is she set up all these corporations and sell all her bullshit, rip everybody fucking off, and then somebody wants to buy a corporation. Guess what you get? You get the corporation that scammed the fucking internet off, and you buy it, and she's just brought all that shit into your lap, and you don't even know it, and you think you got a cheap, good deal. Plus, you got the previous owner on it, and you got the state that sees this and been tracking her for so long, and I've witnessed this, and I've had people call me, and they've had to fill out affidavits from the people that protect the president, and that is the counterfeiting ring, and that bitch is in on it because she's in on all this stuff. But those type investigations take so long because they have so many people and so much shit to track that it just goes in a file and it just piles up and piles up and piles up. But I'm just saying, you don't there's the fact she paid them. You don't need to pay for a corporation, and if you want to build it up, you know, first grade kindergarten style, I could send you that, or you could research it on the internet, and you could do that and tweak it out and get maybe $500 and a bunch of McDonald's credit cards and go nowhere, and do the same thing that everybody else is doing. Or you could pay Credit Suite, like whatever it is, $600-700 a month, or $2 or $3 grand, and they show you how to do it, and you still get like baby money. At least they're not ripping people off. I mean, but it's not getting you that much money. I'm saying if you want to do the money the right way and get a decent amount of money, get real money, I could show you guys that. I could do that. But you definitely don't want to go with a scammer. Yeah, so Wholesale Corp, look at that. Holy shit. Looks like she's great. This is legitimate. Well, everybody knows. If you don't know, Trustpilot is a bunch of fucking fake reviews. You pay people. Well, you don't pay people. You pay organizations, and they write all this good shit about you. And if you don't pay Wholesale Corporation, you don't pay Trustpilot, scammer, no trust, rip you off pilot, plane crash, trust me, you'll crash, and fucking they will burn your shit up and let everybody destroy your corporation because they blackmail you into paying them. So she's written tons of fake bullshit Trustpilot on mine. I don't pay them, and I don't pay ripoff reports. So I got complaints on there, and like I don't care, because if people can't see through the smoke and see who's real and who's not, then I don't even want them because it's all bullshit. Man, this world's so full of crap. Anyways, so fact is, Wholesale Shelf Corporations. That's her main corporation. Whatever you do, do not buy a corporation from there. I don't care. I mean, you can. You want to learn the hard way. But I'm just telling you, this sneaky, evil, slimy funding programs, she can't fund shit. That's why she has to sell everything. Good lordy. And copy off of my shit and constantly fuck with me for years. Since we're talking about her slimy strategic methods of scamming the world. Let's go look at that some more. Clear back to I want to go back and these are just some of the fucking phone calls. The bitch would have her flunkies and her call me up to like 200 times a day. People think I'm just making up shit, but anyways. Nope, this bitch, you may not think we're number one, but these competitors sure as fuck do, because they do not leave me alone. Let's go back to the old days and see how she did her scamming. That's a fake review she put on me. Anyways, let's go back to hers. I'm going to show you some of her other trick websites, how she pulled these off. That's that one. I'm trying to go back to years back here. Go back to the back. Her fake reviews, people she pays for. You notice how all these people, give me a minute on that. All these people, you know, they're paid actors. You know how reviews and people are fake, generic websites. You notice there's no in-depth, extravagant, extreme personality traits or characteristics about the logo, the website. I think it's really generic. Same with your fucking paid actors. You're not going to see a character, a real extreme, different, unique person. Normal reviews are like each person is completely fucking different. Like you're walking into like, I don't know, some place that's high on hiring people with a lot of character and personality, successful businesses, successful restaurants where you have good conversations with them because they have personality, they have character, they have depth, they have soul. But most of your paid fucking actors, they're generic, they're plain, they look real. Oh yeah, this fucking shit looks real. We got that girl, this guy. No, they're not fucking real. You notice, well, there's no fucking pictures back there. Just plain Jane. I mean, what? They bought a corporation. They look young. They look like they're not business people. They're kind of sloppy. They don't have any fucking money. They're doing this little fucking fake review for $5 so they can get these bullshit reviews, and people fall for this shit all the time. And then they're like very kind of neutral and scripted about, oh, he did this and he did that and you do all this stuff. You know, a real review is going to have a person that's like completely different from everybody else, very unique. His background's going to be unique. He may talk about stuff that you don't like or not true or just completely honest about other things or cuss. None of that. You don't ever see that stuff because it's all fucking fake shit. Fucking scammer. Anyhow, I think I might have to re-find this history of all these other stuff. I don't know. I must have. I know. I'll have to get it back. But it's tons of website. They're all the same, generic, and I probably had like, maybe if you saw them in the past, I probably unhooked it one day because it's just too much shit. But they're all the same type of website. They're cookie cutter, cloned out websites. They look the same, very detailed, frequently asked questions. Brokers were hired, and everything's retail. And the phone number is buried in the back, or it's very kind of hard to see. Or if it is seen, it goes to call screening. So mine lately will go to a text message to begin with because I get her and everybody else calling to find out if it's spam. If I find out it's real, then we'll set up a conversation. I'll talk all day long. And if you're a client, I'm accessible. So don't buy a corporation. A shelf corporation, you want to work on that, but you don't need it. I could get you 3 rounds of funding, which you want to do, and then you go to the corporation. If you go too soon, you're getting baby credit cards, and there's no need for you to waste your money on a corporation at a time when you do not need it. Later on, you can pay for it after 3 rounds of funding. The point is, you have to have strong personal credit, a real location with a walk-in site that cannot be a business executive office. Unless you just want credit cards, then you could get small credit cards, and then you pretty much throw that corporation away. But when you do that, you're setting yourself backwards, and you're getting less than what you could really get. So you don't want to do that. Anyways, so point of the matter is, if anybody out there, and I'm documenting this, gets fucking emails with my company name on it, or phone calls and it's not me, you're getting ripped off and scammed by somebody cloning or copying or faking out to be our company when it's not. And I've been hearing that from calls on credit repair and trade lines and all this other shit. Look, all this is all the emails from this fuck stick, which is really her. Fucking bitch. Scammer, scamming everybody. Anyhow, be careful where you're buying your corporations, and I definitely wouldn't buy anything from top shelf, from wholesale shelf corporations. Of course, all her company names are generic too, because it's made to be turn and burn. I don't know how these clients would do this, because it's so red flag on every single level. You should notice these things when you're buying things. You need to have your mindset on what the fuck is going on in front of your eyes. People have this problem. It's a condition of society. They're just blind to what the truth is and how things are really working. This is like the fucking Matrix 101. You should be looking at you're right in the middle of a scary movie about to get murdered, and you're walking into the knife. I mean, this is like American Psycho movie type shit, because you look at it, what the fuck is wrong with this? American Psycho shit right here. Generic, plain, sounds so good, so cheap. Why is there so many information? Frequently asked questions, brokers for hired, age inventory. Wow, it looks good, doesn't it? No, it's not. It's a fucking trick. It's a fucking trick. It's bait. It's bait. Lure and bait. Serial killer, lure and bait. Serial scammer, lure and bait. Wholesale shelf corporations. Buyer beware, I'm telling you. Well, so if you want to get a real corporation, well, I don't sell corporations until I get a person like at least a couple $100,000. Then I won't even bring it up. I won't even sell you a corporation until then, because you don't need it. It's a ripoff, and it's not necessary. All these people are selling NOPG and corporations ahead of time. It's only to benefit their pocket, not you. And it's not even a corporation that is never been used before, and it's in the wrong state, because the state that they're selling them in, they can tell that you just bought it last week. So it's a total scam, and it really sucks when people are getting ripped off. So there you go. That is the keys. Anyhow, you want to get funding, credit repair, whatever, commercial real estate, or you want to get in the stock market, set up a hedge fund, make a real bank, give me a call. My number is 312-473-4163, or text me at 312-218-8737. Thanks. Bye. Okay. See, I'm not a liar. I know I had the shit. I just had to find it. It was under one of my tabs. Okay. This is all on my website, in case you guys want to know. This is where she started doing false slander and libel back in the day, and I documented all that. She'd write all this bullshit. This is back in the back page days before it got shut down for all that crooked shit or whatever they did. Lying and saying that I'm scamming people, yet and proof that I'm scamming people. This bitch had all these companies back then: First Nations Credit, Capital Quick Funding, Fast Money, and Corporate Credit Builders, Apple Financial, GMS Financial, MTA Trust, Blue Cover Financial. I can't even keep up. I could never keep up with all the shit she does every day. Shelfcorps.net, Solaris Credit Repair, GetMeFundingNow.com, Apple Funding One Source. All these are hers. National Corporations, that was her. She's always with this corp bullshit, fake trade lines, NOPG, corporate trade lines, Funding Hub Corp. All these are hers. Okay? So, and on top of that, she scams everybody, does all this stuff, and then guess what? Some lucky person out there got a corporation, and guess what they got? These. They ripped everybody off. So she loves to, she'd slam me all over the internet, and then have the nerve to fucking email me. You will never make another fucking dollar on this site, you fucking pig, because she hates the fact to tell people the truth. And then always tell me what she's up to. This is clear back in 2014. And this is 2021. Holy shit, this is 7 years ago. Well, good. I've been doing this longer than that even, but she's emailing me this. She's black, so she likes to be called, she likes calling herself this anyway. So she says, "You're on Ripoff Report Complaints Board, and every single one we can think of and Google, and we'll continue to post all your back page postings every day on Google and Complaints Board." Notice that what the hell? 7 years ago. I know it's been long, but damn, it's been even longer than that. But that just seems like, wow. Complaints Board, and that's where she just, I think she owns Complaint Board, because I just showed you that, and it's 7 years from then. She's doing the same fucking shit. Complaints Board until you're gone. Till I'm gone. Well, I'm not gone. That's why I just showed you. She's making emails and texting people and saying that she is cash capital and all this other shit. Since she can't get rid of me, she's faking my shit. Here we go again. You are a very sick individual who believes you know everything. This really pisses her off, because I don't rip motherfuckers off. If you think posting ads the way you do will run others off your path, because I tell them the truth and it pisses her off, you are mistaken. This is a picture of her. Does that tell you anything? I mean, I'm not against overweight people, but this chick is seriously psychotic, and she even sells advertisements for future readings and all this psychic shit, because she's definitely demonic. And this dude is her husband. And the top got cut off because I need to go on the website and move this picture up. But I'm gonna definitely do that after this video. This dude's out of federal prison for fucking racketeering. That's criminal organized crime, with other companies working together coherently to rip off individuals. Those two together. Winter Park, Florida, and Atlanta. This is some of her ads. How she'd have her domain name and have the exact same ad selling trade lines, frequently asked questions, same exact same shit, and the name of the person. So when it got hot and busted, she would keep the same website but just change the domain name. Stealing people's money, stealing people's credit cards, same thing. She'd do it again. This bitch never stops. Never stops. Then it went to Freedom Financial, Denver Financial. I went through, man, I don't know how many. if you could add up how much money this chick is taking, I mean, you're talking, I mean, every day for probably 15 years now, with a flooded amount of brokers just scamming people off for like unfathomable amount of money. I mean, this is all the same website, changing names, changing things with the same shit on it. Credit starter package. It's all her. If you look at my website, you can see the domain name changes and things. That's another GMS Financial. See that list I showed you above? That's how many times that changed. And it all relates. IDs, IP address, all goes back to her. Everything. These are all her shit. Name change. She keeps hiding. These are her false complaints on me, which she quit doing because I keep bringing her wholesale shelf corporations or whatever her corporations documenting her shit, which I couldn't even keep up with, but it pissed her off. Star Business Funding. This chick's had more fucking fake scam companies than anybody in the internet. Same stuff. Highly detailed. I mean, here we go. CorporateCashCredit.com, TopTradelines.com. Well, this is clear back then. Still had it. Okay. InquiryBusters.com, DeletionsExperts.com. Well, I hadn't realized it, but I guess now 7 years ago, I guess that's when she started those, and that's why that one's out. This one's gone. Top Trade Lines is, well, the remnants are still there. Corporate Cash Credit, that's gone. Wholesale Shelf Corporations, well, I must have updated that. She's had that for a couple years now. But if you're buying a wholesale shelf corporations, you better think twice. You want to, if you feel like buying a corporation, I mean, I could direct you to some legitimate places, but I would sure as hell not buy shit from her. Go to my website. Under the About section, I got like 10 tabs, and I had a whole another website before this, and she made up a bunch of fake complaints to the provider. It was Wix.com, and they fell for her bullshit and deleted my whole site because she had all these all her flunky monkeys call in there and say I ripped everybody off, and got the whole Wix.com sorry provider platform to dump my whole freaking website. The bitch is so evil. Anyways, down that list. So, buyer beware. I would not go to this scammer. Wholesale Shelf Corporations. And yeah, I know there's a lot of files with FTC, 3-letter agencies and things, and trust me, everybody knows about her, and it is all being documented. Just because it's such a, because you're talking that type of level thing takes long times to happen, but this bitch is not going to get away with all this stuff. And I guarantee, I don't know how many clients have called me and told me. I've heard so many stories. I know so many things, and so many people have a list of people probably. I don't know how many I'm up to, maybe like 60 now. Or probably more than that. I don't know. I can't keep track of them all. But I know that's just when people that call me for business. But that's how scammers work. Plus, they're hiding and doing all these tricks, so you shouldn't even be buying these things. You shouldn't be buying a corporation at this point. I mean, if you do not buy it there. If you want help with funding, credit repair, or whatever, commercial real estate, or get in the stock market, then give me a call. All right, so I thought I'd show you guys that. My next videos will be on more of a positive note that will benefit you in a better way for helping you, but this will help people from getting ripped off, and it is a public announcement. So thank you all for listening, and Have a great night, a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.